picture of it on
Oh,
fire?
I'm talking. No, not like on The Sims.
Oh.
I apparently can't bake either in like virtual reality, so whatever.
Oh, damn. Hmm.
So we have another question.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
ready for it.
Alright. So, best advice someone gave you?
Fuck.
While they think of a answer, hello everyone, this is a podcast. Alright.
You
Yee.
can't.
Bye.
Okay, you can't move forward. Like, if you picture life as a car,
Mhm.
then think about it. Hold up, I'm getting distracted.
You need a question? Where's my will to live?
Up your ass
Under
around
my
the corner.
fucking
Where
foot.
are you going?
This podcast is rated R.
What'd you say, Star? I couldn't hear it over the edge.
Up your ass around the corner. That's where your ego
Ha! More edge.
Okay.
is. I'm just edgy today.
But yeah. So, if you picture life as a moving vehicle, like you're driving a car, then you can't move forward driving, looking through the rear view mirror.
Hmm.
So stop looking back, move forward, essentially.
Nice.
Essentially,
Alright.
don't be attached. Don't stay tied down to where you are now. That's one of the. I've had a lot of advice from a lot of people.
Hmm.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Whoa.
Alright.
What the fuck was that?
My phone. It fell. It hit itself hard. It's fine.
Alright. What about you, Cece?
Someone once said that they believe that the human spirit is indomitable, that if you endeavor to achieve, it will happen given enough resolve, that it may not be immediate, and often your greater dreams are something you will not achieve within your own lifetime, but the effort you put forth into anything.
Okay, I like
Th
that.
that's deep. Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, that's actually from, I don't know if you guys know Monty Owum from Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
That passed.
Oh,
Yeah?
Oh, Oliver does,
shut
right.
up. Made me cry when he fucking passed away.
Yeah, dude. He's also always said, like, his to-go tagline is keep moving forward, so what you said previously also resonates from within what he's said before, too. So I was like, oh.
Okay.
Alright, Star?
Ow.
Has anyone given you any advice?
I mean, I've been given advice from a lot of people, so one of them kind of is, when life gives you lemons, just squeeze them on people's eyes that, piss you off. It really helps. And it's kind of like that meaning to me is just kind of like, don't let people step on you. If they're, being bitches, fucking yeet them out the window. If they want to hop onto the train as best friendness or happiness, let them. But they're going to be dicks and try to road your raiders, we'll fucking yeet them out your train.
Alright.
This is my train, this is my Thomas the train, I will scream down the hallway. But yeah, Cece, I have a, it's a clear American Ice, like, cherry lemon flavored little fucking
Interesting.
beverage. It originally wasn't mine. I usually get the, black cherry. But cherry lemonade, the fuck? It's a tangy taste, and I like it, but it's just weird.
Chris.
Yes.
You don't even taste the cherry.
Your turn.
Oh shit.
You know you have to answer these questions too.
Yeah, I know.
Don't act like they surprised you. Like, what? I gotta answer too? My god.
An advice that someone's given me.
I have one. Another one, anyways. But...
um,
You better have something, motherfucker. I've given you tons of advice since for like 7 years.
you've only told me to not fuck up.
Mm.
I can see people giving Christy advice about like love and stuff. Like, don't.
That's what I was talking. I was trying to get to without telling him something he fucking remembers. Right,
Wait, is
Chris?
Cat with us? No,
Seth,
that's
is it
not
Seth?
Cat. That's Overlord.
Me.
So are you
What
the
fuck?
same illness Cat has? So you were.
All right, hold up.
You kind of spooked me. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I realized.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Anyways, continue.
I actually don't know any.
Huh, what kind of advice do you think Chris will be given?
Yeah, Overlord.
I mean, everyone always learns from mistakes, learns from their mistakes.
Chris, okay.
So.
I'm pretty sure I told you multiple times. Stop doing the same thing, expecting different results.
Yeah.
It's like women. They like expect like a sweet guy to come in and sweep them off their feet, and you get the same thing, and they just want nudes.
They just want nudes.
I'm serious. You know that you know, cause there's that that one friend. She didn't even talk to that man. He just comes up to her and text message like, "Yo, I was in Miss Parker's class. What's up?" She goes, "Why the fuck are you texting me? We've never met." He's like, "Oh, but we're such friends." He lies.
Shit
He's like, "Can I
lies.
have some nudes?" So now, like, people are spreading it. Okay, there's some advice that I've gotten a lot. No, more like I've given to somebody because I've gotten up in their face because they won't leave the fuck alone. I'm like, once you get your ego out of your ass, I'll tell you shit. Until then, stay out of the business because you're just gonna spread it around. It's one of the rules for me. I have a lot of people in my classrooms, a lot of preppy bitches who just have their egos up their ass. It's like, I got that quote kinda from Black Widow. Whenever I think it was Civil War. Whenever they had to pick sides.
Oh yeah.
Because she's just like, really? Once you're done having your ego out of your ass? Like, that's when she realized she picked the wrong side.
Yeah.
So she went against it, even though she signed the contract. That's why she was called a fugitive, you know.
Alright. Favorite type of burger?
Baconator.
Baconator.
Jack in the Box. No. See, alright, listen. I know. Okay.
Food.
We're
That's
answering
alright.
questions.
Yes. Chris is doing a podcast. Oh.
You're invited, you're fine, dude. Like...
There's always grumpy.
Yeah, she is. That's Star.
Actually, I won't say it. Continue.
Burger. See, at some point, I mean, alright, listen. You all do know my background of working at McDonald's for like the past
Yup.
5 years.
Yeah.
At some point in my lifetime, I did enjoy the quarter pounder, hence the name of my gamer,
Username.
my gamer tag. That's my name, quarter pounder sussing, because that's literally. But eventually, after eating it for like 5 years, I kind of got tired of meat, so I no longer eat burgers now. I'm a chicken person now.
Yep.
But my answer to that would have been quarter pounders.
Alright.
Yeah.
Overlord?
I recently I really like yeah, it's like a chicken burgers. It's chicken. Spicy chicken, basically. Usually grilled. I really like it, just grilled. Just grilled chicken burger.
Shut up.
There's
Alright.
also burgers that are made from like turkey meat, which are just fucking delicious.
Alright. I mean, mine's easy. It's just bacon cheeseburger. That's it.
Yup. Dude, I forgot you would every time you go to Burger King after fucking school, you'd always fucking eat it. Did you buy one or did you do a thing where you bought like 3 of them at once?
No, I only bought one.
No, you've bought like the tiny bacon cheeseburgers.
I
I've
once
never
made a
did
bet.
that.
Didn't know we're in a party. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Dio.
I once did make a bet. At McDonald's, there's this value pack where it comes with like 4 hot and spicies, 4 cheeseburgers, 2 medium fries, and 20
my
nuggets.
Goddamn.
I can't. The fact that I still remember what it contains, I don't know. But I made a bet with someone whether if I could finish an entire value meal by myself. It would work. So I ate 4 spices, 4 cheeseburgers, 2 medium fries. Didn't finish the nuggets though.
Dang.
Um, I got my friends went. If we pay, this is not that long ago. If we pay for a large pizza, you have to eat all of it, and if you finish it, we'll pay you $30.
Goddamn. Wait, how much is the pizza? Or was?
It's well, it's like I think it's like 12 to 16 slices.
Shit.
So they pay for the pizza, and if I eat all of it, I get money. So I still get free food anyway.
Pretty much,
I
yeah.
don't know what they were going on about, but let's just say I'm $30 richer.
Pretty much, yeah.
It
Alright.
hurts. It hurt. I'm not gonna lie. It hurt afterwards. Really bad.
Alright, what's your opinion on tattoos?
Love them. If I had the money,
I
I'd have
mean,
some.
go for it.
No, that's about it.
I mean, I'm on the artistic side of it. It's fucking an art form, so
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Not something I would personally get, because on my mind is just I'm so picky that I would never choose one certain design to stick on me permanently.
Yeah.
That's why I stick to henna, so I could just literally change the design like every other week. So, but yeah, I like tattoos. My mom doesn't though. She said she'll disown me if I ever get one. I mean, but what Mexican mom doesn't say that? So.
I think the reason I don't have tattoos on me currently is just because.
Work?
Well, no. It's more because like you know how like you like your drawings now or your designs now, but then like
yeah.
a month later, 2 months later, a year later, you look back at it and it's like, oh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'm into something now that I'm gonna hate later.
Yep.
At first, I thought I wanted an Overwatch logo on my fucking forearm. Fuck that.
Oh.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
now I'm like, glad I didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, tattoos are like, for me, it's a way for people to show their appreciation to art and what was the other thing I said? Like to show their creativity, like show their love to someone, something, or even themselves.
Yeah.
Alright. This is going to judge, well, not judge, but just say something about everyone. Your favorite ice cream?
Oh. Um. Don't have one.
I'm a very picky person. Alright, I will just say that now. Now,
Is it strawberry?
listen, you shut the fuck up.
Listen, Linda.
Tattoos? I was very confused.
Like, what's your opinion on tattoos?
Well, I know I'm gonna get one. Also, by the way, my sister is becoming a tattoo artist.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
And she's like, I might be able to do your first tattoo.
Overlord wanted to do my first tattoo. I'm like,
I still have tattoos. I have tattoo machines.
I
I have all the
know.
equipment. I have all the ink. I have everything.
Well, she's gonna be a tattoo person, so I'm gonna have to pay her, but...
Ah.
So yeah, I think they're pretty badass. I love them.
Alright. Ice cream flavor?
Vanilla with strawberries in them.
Fucking strawberries.
Leave me the fuck alone.
I gotta shut the fuck up. It's late. I should not be talking this loud.
I mean, mine is cookies and cream.
I guess actually I thought of one. I had to think about it a second. When I kept thinking about ice cream, I was like, eh. 'Cause I don't really eat ice cream all that much, but
Mm-hmm.
I think if I could, I'd eat is it Rocky Road or something else? It's like chocolate. It has some brownie or something. Yeah, it has marshmallows in it. Yeah, I love the marshmallows in ice cream. It's just I don't know. I love it.
Alright. Star, do you have a favorite flavor?
Of like any type of food or anything?
Ice cream.
Oh, ice cream.
Cream of
Pumpkin.
ice. Pumpkin?
Yeah.
I've never had that.
Pumpkin
I've
ice cream.
never heard of
Had
pumpkin ice cream.
Oh, we have it all the time at our fair.
Okay, CC.
And it's also at a
Yeah.
Steak and Shake. It'll be like
Typical
a
white girl.
milkshake.
Typical white girl.
I don't do fucking lattes, alright?
It came to mind and I had to say.
pecan. I thought butter pecan was a typical white ice cream.
Never had that.
That is.
No, yeah, right.
No, but
There's
like
that
typical
or
white
like,
girl.
oh my god, give it to me now. I need my coffee or hot tea latte right now. With
Hey,
like some
hey.
freaking
Don't
don't
fucking
hey
call
hey me. You called me a motherfucking white girl.
Wait,
In which
are
yes,
you
I
Italian?
am.
Oh, okay.
I'm tanner than most white women.
Hmm.
God damn, they be looking like a white ass piece of paper.
What ass piece of paper.
Then there's the white girls that are Asian. No offense to the Asians in here.
Hmm.
But the ones in my schools are cheerleaders and oh my god, pasta baguette!
Jeez.
What's wrong with you? Drink some water. Please.
Alright.
Go down on your sugar high. Or like those girls with the scrunchies, you know, what are those girls called? They have,
It
like, so
is,
much-
dude. It's fucking delicious.
Like the how many like fucking scrunchies you have? It's like, oh you need a scrunchie? You can have it. Don't worry, I got a lot.
Jeez.
It's thigh rolled ice cream.
Ooh.
Just one.
I sent a
place.
I sent a picture. I sent a picture through the chat thing.
Alright,
Which
I know
nobody's gonna do
Stars, I answered this question already, but what's your favorite candle scent?
So rain.
Yeah, you already answered that one, yeah.
Yep.
Mine's like pine trees. Just
A man in the forest.
Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine's good too.
Alright. What about you,
I
Dio?
can always go for the classic, whatever.
Alright.
Oh, you're basic.
Oh, alright.
No,
Damn.
okay. Real talk. Vanilla
Mhm.
scented any like lotion or whatever what you women wear drives me
Smells
insane.
good.
It
Yeah.
smells fucking delicious. Like you pass by me and I get a whiff of vanilla. Oh, just
Okay. Okay.
Oh my, alright.
it's turn on. You swoop me off my feet. Like I am in love with it.
Yeah. What's your opinion on tattoos? Ice cream flavor. Where's what's your type
What
of?
would you rate 10 out of 10?
Oh yeah, what would you? Yeah. What's your favorite type of burger? Uh, yeah. Well, what's your type? Okay.
Fuck Burger King.
The Angry Whopper. That's the first time I've heard that.
Same.
Alright. Alright.
Um,
Alright, what's the other question I had? Shit. No, where is it? Oh, what's your favorite way to eat a potato?
With your mouth?
right.
Okay, like, shit.
Let's see.
Like, what will you put in your potato, or just, like, what would you like in your potato, basically? Like, how would you want your potato?
Like anything, like a French
Cooked,
fried potato,
not
like
raw.
how would you cook a potato?
I mean,
If you want it cooked.
okay,
or
the
eat it raw.
question.
Some people like raw things. We
I
don't,
understand.
We
I
don't.
understand. We understand the question, Chris. We're fucking with you.
No,
Yeah.
I know. Fuck's sake.
Okay. I really like French fry. Well, depends on the place where, how it's made. Potato wedges. I like them baked. I just like potatoes a fair bit. Stir fried are pretty nice too.
I'll do the standard baked potato with sour cream and bacon bits and some cheese.
You.
Star?
Estrella.
What? I'm reading.
No.
What was
Oh,
the
she-
No, it's Estrella. Star in
Estrella.
Spanish is Estrella.
Alright.
What's the question again? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
What's your favorite
How
way
would you
to
eat your potato?
Yeah.
The best way to eat my potato? Like a baked potato? Or like a...
If you want, yeah, however the fuck you want to eat it.
Ooh, my baked potatoes, you put some butter, some sour cream,
Yep.
bacon, cheese,
Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
whatever seasoning you want, and then you just eat
Mhm.
that shit up. Uh-huh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
loaded baked potato.
Oh, yes.
Alright, Cece, calm down.
Hey, we
I
have
want
the same sentiment.
Yeah, I want baked potato now. No.
Ooh, I know what the next question can be.
Oh, what's the next question? Give it to us. Give it to us.
What type of food have you always wanted to taste but never like had the chance to do so?
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Like
Oh.
mine personally, like Cece sent me this thing, like she was at the mall or something, and you like those like dragon ice looking.
Oh, the dragon breath? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like, I
that
always wanted to try
thing.
that.
Yeah, I was
Sounded-
breathing through my
kinda
nose.
like Pop Rocks.
It kind of it hurts a bit if you have it in your mouth for too long, so you gotta chew that shit.
Yeah.
Wait. What was the question again?
The question was, go for it.
Okay, sorry. The question was what food would you like to taste but you never got the chance to do?
Oh fuck. I mean, it's fair to say I haven't tried that much food outside of where I live.
Hmm.
Like I haven't had a lot of like I haven't had Taiwanese food. I haven't had Indian food, like any of that. I just
I've always wanted to try puto.
Excuse me? What?
That's the name of the food. A puto. It's a Filipino rice cake.
Ah, okay.
That's literally the name of it. A puto.
um, I guess. Fuck.
Or dango. I want to try dango.
Oh, dango! I want to try that. Yeah. Honestly, Asian foods. I would really like to try Asian foods, and I haven't had the chance to.
I will. Okay, I would now that you say Asian, I would honestly, want to try like true Japanese ramen, not like those packaged thing. Just from
Like,
the
go to Japan, to a
Yes.
shop, and order a ramen. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
true Japanese ramen.
Me and Chris wanted to do that for next summer, but then we realized it's way out of our budget.
Yeah, so we're going to Texas.
My fucking friend went to Japan this year, and I was like, you fuck.
Alright, anyone has any questions?
What? No.
You're... Oh, that's a
Favorite-
dilemma there. No, I don't...
Oof.
I cannot answer that.
Hmm.
Actually, no, I can answer that. My favorite video game, ever since I grew up, it's still going to be Psychonauts.
Alright. And we're going old school. I guess I would go the standard. What originally got me into gaming was Mortal Kombat, the Shaolin
Oh,
Brothers.
nice.
Fuck. I'm trying to think as old school as old.
I mean, not. I just chose
Fuck, I just
Psychonauts
haven't-
because
I remember.
that's what I like, but.
Super Monkey Ball.
Oh my god, dude. Okay.
Holy shit. I don't know if it's of all time, but that's definitely way up there.
Yeah, it's an oldie. Okay.
Fuck.
Under her breath. Fuck.
Everyone makes fun of CC. Ha ha ha. Alright.
Let's bully the girl that can't. Well, I mean, she can't talk back. She'll hiccup in the middle of her sentence,
Pretty much.
or we'll be able to start one. Holy shit.
So yeah, does anyone have
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I hate you.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I have. Okay, this question is very. I want to see how interesting it is. What's the first thing? Jesus, CC. You're gonna kill yourself.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, what's
Okay.
the first thing you think of when you wake up?
Food.
What time is it?
No, because okay, for me, when I wake up, the first thing I have in my head is like just the last music I heard. For some reason,
shit.
I have that stuck in my head.
I guess for me, honestly, since I'm like not having the best time, I can't just wake up and go. Like my first thought is probably just kind of something like, ugh, like God, I guess I gotta go do stuff now.
No, yeah, that's true.
Cece's dealing with her hiccups.
Yeah, she just
She
muted
muted
herself.
It's a dead silent now, and I can tell I can just, I can picture
Talking
she's
with my
going.
mother.
She's going.
Oh, okay.
Sí, puedo ir la última hora.
Ok, la última hora para... Vamos a calarnos. Es que como que ellos no confían muy bien en tu pronunciación.
En mi provincia. Oh, wow.
Porque
O
eres
sea,
americana.
Dang,
Pero luego
okay.
me preguntaron que si eras estudiante. Y les dije, no, mi hija ya es maestra. No, pero
I like how we
uno
can
nada más de ellos
understand it.
como que está escéptico, ¿no?
Yeah.
¿Quién sabe su pronunciación? Dije, hizo toda la escuela aquí.
o sea, a veces se me va el inglés, pero...
La pronunciación.
Sí.
Es lo que estamos nosotros queriendo, que nos corrijan la pronunciación.
Ajá.
Y es que yo, el que nos está enseñando sabe mucho de gramática, pero
Ajá.
de pronunciación le falla un chingo.
Sí, no,
Es veracruzano y habla como, los veracruzanos hablan como los cubanos. Para que me entiendan.
Sí, sí. No, sí, puedo ir la
Yo le
última
dije
hora.
que la última hora, ¿de qué? De 7 a 8.
Ok.
O
¿Qué
7
días?
y media a 8. El jueves nada más.
¿Nada más los jueves?
Sí,
Ok.
nada más el jueves.
Está bueno.
Y después yo le dije, yo voy a invitar a mi hija. Y luego que alguien más invite a otra persona y luego ya decidimos
Hello.
si se queda o los
Hello.
intercalamos.
Ok, está bueno.
Is the podcast still going on? I just had to.
¿Quieres
I
decir
just
hola?
had to approach.
No.
Yeah, it's still going.
No, bye.
It's gonna go for a while.
Alright.
Is there a link to it? Can I see it? I want to watch it.
There
It's
is.
on YouTube, yeah.
I'll send it to the Discord.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you.
What's the worst thing you can say on your first date?
So,
I generally
we
try not to
going
be
to the
rude.
fourth stage tonight, or what?
Oh, we go on
I mean,
to stage
honestly, I just want to take
15.
you on a date and then fuck you in the restroom.
Oh.
Family friendly. Family friendly. It's
Nah.
great.
I mean, it's not necessarily something they might say, but if, let's say we go to like a fucking restaurant or some shit where like with waiters and shit, like if they don't fucking tip, like immediately like I give you the bad eye.
Mm.
Or if they're
I
rude
wanna-
to the waiter, like
It's
being rude to the
rude.
waiter.
Yeah.
Also,
wanna-
if you're not,
So
if
rude.
we're on a date and you fucking, and I'm trying to talk to you and you're on your phone the whole time,
Oh, yeah, that's
I
just
wanna-
disrespectful.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
I want to answer these with you guys.
You can answer it.
Okay.
yeah.
Answer them. I think definitely just being rude or just like eating obnoxiously, like eating with your mouth open or something and asking for a lot of food. I think that's really rude, especially if they're like paying, if you know they're paying.
Mm.
Like if you're paying and they just order all the food. I think that's a little rude.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it's like a first date type of thing, I would never let the other person pay. I pay for my own shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Again, marry me.
Wow.
All right, I got a link.
Thank you.
You got a link to what? What? Hello?
The
Did I miss
stream.
something?
Oh, the stream.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay.
I'm just writing in my journal right now.
Oh.
Like everyone else's voice is like up there and like really, you can hear it, and I'm over here just like, hey.
You're just far away.
Yeah.
I could get my microphone, but then I don't know if it's gonna work with my headphones. You know what I mean, Chris?
Oh.
Try, but you know.
But yeah, anybody else got some answers to that? Anything you'd like to add?
If you were in this podcast and then I'm like sleeping in it, all you hear is, yeah, totally. I just fall asleep like nothing else matters in the world.
Okay, I just so it's not like a bad thing. It's just something that happened to me on a date not too long ago. Well, pretty long ago actually, almost 2 years ago.
Oh, first-hand experience.
Okay.
We were having a fairly decent date. we got there, we went to an ice cream shop. We had some ice cream. It was going pretty well. It was a hot day. We were talking. None of us were on our phones, so that was fucking beautiful. And then we hadn't really planned, but then like, okay, let's just go to the movies. You know the movie that was showing up? They were showing?
Which one?
Which one?
The Purge.
Oh.
Oh no.
The Purge, the last one, or not the last one, the one before, like the newish one? Like a movie?
The first Purge? The first Purge?
The first Purge, yeah, that one.
Ooh.
And we went, and I was like, okay, we thought we'd see something, maybe get, a good movie, have a good time.
Yeah.
And it started, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of not good. And then we got out of the theater and both tried to pretend like we had some amount of fun in that movie.
Oh.
Like she went like,
movie is
so
fun.
the
What other
movie,
movies were showing?
and I'm like, yeah. I don't remember. I think it was like in that specific theater, it was that movie and like Dragon Ball.
God damn.
And we were gonna go watch Dragon Ball.
I mean, you mean the live action one or like the?
No,
Or it's like the movie, the anime.
Yeah, the animated movie. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I think Dragon Ball, it's pretty cool. I love it. A lot of fans. It's a good industry, blah, blah, if I could speak. It's great. But they had like this movie that it was like, human styled. Oh my god. No offense to the movie, but it was so bad. It was good, but it was just so funny to look at it because the characters were like, and just having like a fake beam pop out of your hands. Like it was that part of the like industry to where they couldn't make a lot of special effects, so it kind of looked weird.
Oh, this is a deep question.
Okay.
What would be
myself.
harder for you? To tell someone you love them or that you do not love them back?
I have been
Do
on.
family members count?
Oh.
No.
I don't know.
No, family members, because you can tell them to fuck off, and then a few days later they'll come back like, I love you.
Yeah,
I've
that's true.
experience from that. A lot of experience from that. But yeah, I've been on the end of telling someone that I didn't love them in that way. Like, you're really sweet and all, and I like you, just not in that way. I just don't love you in that way. I just see you as a friend. Some of them, didn't take it nicely, and then some were just kind of like, oh, okay. Like, there was some guy that just, he was a very perverted man. I don't, like, he was the type to where he's like, hey, can I have a picture of your face? Like, oh, I thought, oh, you wanna, oh, what the hell, it just disconnected me. Anyways, it, he wanted me to give me a picture of my face, and I'm like, oh, you want to put it as your screensaver? That's cute. Because at the time, I think we were dating. And then he's like, no, I want to ask, just so I'm not inappropriate or anything. By the way, he's like, maybe 19 at the time. I was 16. Big
3 years.
different. 3 years, yeah.
It's not that big, but I guess it's yeah.
But he thought I was very mature, so I don't know. I was being an idiot. I'm not gonna talk about that. No, because I recently got out of a relationship, and I was just like, that relationship was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It was stupid. But he said, I wanna, jerk out to it. And I was like,
Excuse what?
Oh my, that went from 0 to 100 so fast.
It went from like a really nice guy, think it's gonna be cute, to like pervert.
Pretty much.
Some people
like,
they just don't know.
And like after that, like then he just kept on sending me like images and like videos on Snapchat about that all that just jazz.
Oh,
Oh
And I was not
God.
amused, and I just
Please
like
don't use
up
the
and
same
deleted.
sentence in correlation with him with Jizz Jazz.
Just jazz. I don't know, but I was just like, you know what? I'm breaking up with you. I'm sorry. I don't love you in that way anymore. Fuck that. I'm out.
yeah.
Just, ugh.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Um, I find it much harder to say that I love them, that I love somebody.
Because you
Like,
can,
yeah, that's
because
not
you
something I can
tell.
throw around.
Yeah, that's not something you can throw around. Because there's a lot of people who have trust
Hmm.
issues, or like issues like that. No offense. I have issues like that. I mean, I tell you guys I love you a lot
Mhm.
because I love you guys, but it took me a while to say that I love you.
Yeah.
Like when we first
I
met and stuff, I was just kind of like, eh. And then
I said it
a few
yesterday.
years, yeah, like a few years ago, I was just kind of not a few years ago,
You
like
say it every time I
probably,
res you, like it's some new
yeah.
shit. Like, oh my god, CC res? What the fuck? Bitch, I love you.
Like you say
Yeah,
that
Like,
to
it's
me
the
all the
that's the
time.
same
rarest
You're like, oh
thing.
vibes.
my god, I love you, and then you ult and slap them all down. Like, we got badass healers. You better back the fuck up.
Don't
But
touch my
it's
healers.
because we've known each other for quite a while now that we are okay with saying it. But if a
Yep.
newcomer came in here, it's just kind of like, we'll say it, but not towards them. Like they
Yeah.
think it's towards them, and it's not. No offense to the
Yeah,
newcomers.
if I say I love y'all, that kind of just includes like I say y'all just so I don't have to like name person to person,
Mhm.
but that doesn't always include everybody in the party because there's always different people in
The
the fucking
people who
party.
know who you're talking about will know. And
Yeah,
then there's a
Yeah.
newcomer
yeah.
like, I don't even fucking know you. Why are you saying you love me?
For me, it's
Okay, I
harder to
gotta.
say that I don't love them.
Mm.
Both
I
are
think it's
hard.
equal on both
Yeah.
sides, honestly, and also just depends on the person because some
Yeah,
people they're
yeah.
uncomfortable with like saying those types of things, and there's just people that can just date one person after another, and then like the first day can be like, oh my god, baby, I love you.
Yeah.
Like I want to have kids with you, and it's just I want to marry you. Then it just becomes that whole
Mhm.
white relationship.
No, I do feel like I throw around I love you. I've been throwing it around lately a lot, and that's something I definitely shouldn't do because now it's like you taking this a joke.
Mhm.
It's being taken as a joke when like sometimes I actually fucking mean it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck. Now even if I were to be like look somebody in the eyes, go, hey, I love you. It's like, ah, you're funny. It's like, ah, great. Thumbs up.
There was this part of a show, and this guy, he's a geek. He's a genius. He has a higher intelligence and IQ than Einstein.
160 something?
So
170?
yeah, like it's like something like it's really high, but he's very innocent, and he's like he's a profile for the FBI. And he goes
Right.
out there, he doesn't really get a lot of girlfriends or find people that like things that he likes, and so he finally finds this girl that likes what he likes, is like a scientist like him, kind of scientist, but knows a lot of facts, reads books, it's just a beautiful girl. But she can't meet him yet because she has a stalker. And so they've only talked over phone and over a payphone because the stalker can track everything. Like but it was she, went through all the contacts, hacked everything to make sure she wasn't with somebody. Well, there's one day she's like, yeah, I think my stalker's gone. So I want to meet up someplace. And so they do that, and she loved him so much, she did it over phone. She said, I love you. That was the first time she ever said it. And that was a big deal for him because, he's never loved somebody like that before.
Bless you.
And so
Excuse me.
Bless you.
he was going to say
Bless you.
his first time
Thank you.
saying I love you to her while they were, talking to face. But, some difficulties happened. The stalker came back in. And so then the girl got like kidnapped or whatever. And so he didn't get to say I love you back. because the psychopath woman killed the girlfriend in front of him. And then that made me really sad because this character is like the most precious person in the world. Like, you
Shit.
would want to protect this man. Is he, like, because in the shows, how, like, the people who are really sweet, innocent, just want a good life, want to help people, all the bad shit happens to me. They're the ones that get kidnapped, they're the ones that get tortured, and then they live through it, and it makes them, like, the really sweet person, to, like, they're still sweet, but they're done.
They're cautious. They're cautious.
They're
They're
cautious of what they do. Like, ever since that death of his girlfriend, a few years after that, he's never dated. He's never even tried to date. Never tried to hook up. Nothing. He's just gave up on love.
Ugh.
And it makes me so sad because why do that?
Yeah.
Like, because also in the thing, the girl wanted to take everything from the girlfriend, so she, like, made him say, "I don't love you," when he really did love her, like, straight to her face. And they've never met face to face before, so this is the first time they're seeing each other, body wise, everything. And he has to say, "I don't love you. I'm sorry." And she goes, "I understand." And his, technically his second kiss, but he was forced to kiss the killer, and the girls watch, and I'm just like, you better get off right now. Right now. It's sad. He was, like, out of his work for, like, a month.
Jeez.
Like, he would not talk to anybody, so, like, the only time you can get him really to talk about something is if it's needed for a case and they can't figure it out. They call him up, like, "Yo, what's the ratio for this and this?" Because they couldn't do anything about it, and they needed Reed to do it, because he's the basically knows everything unit. So he just says it right off the bat. And then they say, "How's it holding up?" And he's like, "I gotta go," and he just puts the phone down, like, nope. Nope. The only gift she ever gave him was a book, and, like, with a quote from somebody from a book. And they both gave each other the same book and quote. It was... Sorry to go on a ramble, but that was...
What was the question again?
It just went to a whole different thing.
It's about which
The
one's
question
harder
was
to
if
say
you- Yeah.
what's harder, saying "I love you" or saying "I don't love you."
Oh,
That was,
right,
like,
right.
the contrast.
Yeah, it just went to someone killing someone.
reminded
Just
me.
yeah. It went to stars pure on Criminal Minds addiction. Like
pretty much.
I'm sorry to spoil it, but it reminded me so much of that episode because it's so true.
well,
I
CC.
mean, Cici, have you had any of those inferences of saying, you don't love somebody or being rejected or something?
No. Trying.
Innocent beans over here.
Which one's harder? I guess.
She don't know.
I honestly don't know. Both are, I guess, equally as hard.
I mean, here's another one. Here's a third opinion. How about you dating someone for a long ass while and then you start to realize you don't love them anymore? Like, or they're, like, treating you like shit. They're abusing you.
Those are two different, completely different scenarios. Falling out of
Yeah.
love with someone versus being mentally or physically abused is completely different.
Or maybe
Two
not.
different
You
things.
never know. Or, like, you guys just separated. Like, you love each other, but you lost it.
Actually, I would
mean,
like to have
that's-
some
that's-
input on this. Like,
I mean, that's just
Uh-huh.
third opinion, though. Because there's, second one, third one.
so,
Hey,
as a person
hypothesis,
who's
okay?
actually had 3 girlfriends and 2 boyfriends, I know I get around. So,
That's not good.
I would definitely say that none of them were long-lasting except the current one I'm in. Saying I love you, it's the scariest thing I've ever had to do, to say to my boyfriend I love you, because I didn't. He wasn't my boyfriend at the time, and I really, we were best friends for the longest time. And when I finally said it, I almost wanted to just like disappear, and it was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But that feeling of when he said "I love you too," it was the most elated feeling I've ever felt, ever. That being said, I feel like saying "I love you" versus saying "I don't love you" is a bit different, since "I don't love you" can usually mean, it depends if you're on the receiving end or the giving end. If you're on the giving end, you probably have a reason for it. And if you're on the receiving end, it's gonna hurt like hell if you like they cheated on you or something. But in my opinion, saying "I love you" is the hardest thing, one of the hardest things in the world.
All right.
I'm gonna eat my donut now.
I'm gonna eat my
Right.
donut.
So
Like,
I have been. I don't think I've really kept this a secret, but I have been cheated on a couple times.
saying,
It's not really good. It doesn't feel. So that's my problem. I was actually saying "I love you." It's like I'm afraid to say that.
It's definitely like
If I
that
say
word
it,
that.
it just happens. It's like, ah, fuck. That's a little piece of me I'm not gonna get back.
Yeah.
It's just the moment leading up to that is, are they gonna say yes? Are they gonna say no? And if they reject you, that's crushing. All of you goes down the drain, man. It's awful. It's awful.
Alright, next question, please. I'm done with this.
Yeah. Let's move on to something else.
What's everyone's favorite color?
Blue.
Green.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
Mom.
I'm kidding.
Too late.
Oh no! I started a revelation. Revolution. Revelation. Revolution.
Revelation.
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 Revelation. Continue, Mom.
Yum, 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 yum.
Turned into an ASMR channel.
All right. All right.
Ay, ay, ay. What's y'all's favorite animated movie?
Animated
By
movie.
animated-
Are
By
we
animated,
counting?
I mean, hold on. By animated, I mean not like Japanese anime type of shit. I'm talking
Damn
like
it.
cartoon-wise, like a Disney movie or Pixar movie,
was Ruby.
a Western.
Does Ruby count?
So what I was gonna say,
Like oldie,
originally,
like children's
Ooh.
story type.
Okay, so what I was originally gonna say before you said that was gonna be Spirited Away. I love Spirited Away.
Oh,
but
That's
yes.
a good one.
Makes
That
him-
counts
yes.
though. I think that counts. It's an oldie though.
I
mean,
love.
technically, I don't.
I
I'll
love
count it.
all
I'll
of
count
those
it.
films.
Not
Yeah.
a Western.
I would say
like-
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
I grew
Yeah.
up with Toy Story.
Forgot what it's called. It's the phrase "meet me."
Yes,
Yeah.
I cried in that movie. Oh, even my sister cried.
Can we just all agree that Studio Ghibli films are fucking
There's,
amazing?
It is.
There's Looney Tunes. What's it called? I know there's the old Mickey Mouses. I used to have those all the time.
A
I mean,
movie,
Tom and
though.
Jerry?
Nah.
Those are shows.
There's a really
I mean,
shit
really-
Looney Tunes
There's a
movie, and I
that
forgot
is,
what it's called.
Looney Tunes.
I was
But
just,
it's
It's the
originally a
Looney
show.
Tunes movie. The Looney Tunes movie is kind of fun as
Space
well.
Jam? I mean, you said shitty
I mean,
movie,
there's
Roger
one
so.
movie called Spirit.
Well,
As a kid that I
another.
like watched all the time. It's with spirits about like horses. Like how you want to be free,
yeah.
but you know it's basically they take away the horse's freedom, and he fights for it to be free.
yeah.
'Cause he
Spirit,
knows
I
about
like that
wild
movie.
animals and all
That was my
that.
favorite
Spirit's
movie
a
for a
good
while.
movie.
Actually, I
Yeah.
had a horse. My dad bought me a horse shortly after that movie, and I named it Spirit.
Aww.
Oh.
Because it was actually like somewhat
I always
yellow
wanted to name
tinted.
it,
Like he went to the fucking ranch and bought and looked for one that had like a yellow tint specifically for me.
ooh.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You know, there's actually a TV show about that now, right?
Yeah.
Now, him and the
Yeah,
other horse
sex. I don't
had a
even
kid.
want
I'm
to try
like,
and
what
watch
the
it.
fuck? That's not a good combo. Keep it original.
Mhm.
But favorite movie, I'm just all over animation. I felt like a movie is purely mostly just animation. Lately, the animation that blew my fucking mind. I thought
Spider-Man.
it was insane. Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Spider-Man into
Spider-Verse was a very good movie. It was
It
a
was.
very
The
good movie.
angles in the shots in the fucking they animated Miles Morales was actually animated I think in twos, so like he was actually like a little more, his animation was a little more like janky, rough, and as the movie goes on they start adding more frames to his animation to make him look smoother. Like he started to get the hang of being Spider-Man.
Oh,
They also add 2D on top of 3D. They add-
Uh, this is an amazing movie, and it's both of them. The Incredibles. The Incredibles are fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love those. Yes. Those are pretty good.
The second one is very good. It's very good.
Yeah, it is.
If we're
Dang.
going really far back, both animation and story and just like a really good movie for me, DreamWorks Sinbad.
Sinbad. Oh,
Sinbad.
jeez.
With the goddess Eris and how her hair was animated, she was flowing around. Everything was animated by hand and it looked so smooth.
Pocahontas. Oh my god, yeah.
All of the old Disney princess movies like Mulan,
I don't know.
Princess
Snow
and the
White.
Frog.
She's kind of weird.
I never
Snow
liked Snow
White
White,
is weird.
actually.
I didn't like Snow White, but
You know the
Snow
story
White or
behind Snow
Sleeping
White?
Beauty.
Or like all of the Disney stuff.
a lot of the
story.
origins are really like
Brothers
twisted.
Grimm. Yeah, they based all their stories on Brothers Grimm.
Mhm.
They kind of Disney.
And
Dude.
It is really messed. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's really messed up. Like
Ariel's.
Poor
Ariel's
Ariel, yeah.
Yeah,
Poor
her
thing.
the origin of the mermaid is actually a woman who had her feet like binded together, like sewn together, and
Yeet.
like cursed to live in there. And I find that terrifying.
And you know, I think Dora. She was, you know, while she was sleeping, she was raped by like the king or the prince.
Okay, we are
was
moving
woke up.
from
No, that's the
this.
story.
Yeah,
that
alright.
changes a lot of my
She-
views about the
Pocahontas-
Dora live action
no,
movie.
Snow
woke
White
up.
was like an
She
evil
woke up
woman.
because of the pain of birth. That's what woke her up. Was the pain
Is that how
birth.
Booth was born?
Okay. I like
That
how we're.
changes a lot of my thoughts
Anyway.
about
It's just fairy
the
tales.
live action movie of Dora.
Alright, alright.
We
Chris,
were
have you said yours?
all. We were all happy, and then came the R word,
Then
and
s-
just.
Then Star's like, Dora was raped. That went from Disney.
No.
That went from Disney
No, I'm
to
going
Criminal
to face
Minds.
the reality of it, what
Not
they based
Dora.
on. They just made it better for children to understand.
I know.
And then like so you can face your fears is basically what I think of Disney shows, you know? Like poke the freaking needle, see what happens. You made a mistake? Oh well, you wake up.
I thought you were about to say poke the freaking harness.
Alright,
Pocahontas, fight against your tribe. Say what you think is right.
Yeah. Alright, what
Don't
about
just go with the flow.
101 Dalmatians?
Yeah,
that was
that's
a
a
good
good one.
I
I
love
love
it.
101
Cruella de Vil.
Dalmatians is really good. I
Oh,
think
what's
the
the other
live
one?
action remake was a little lackluster though.
I forgot what the
yeah.
other one is called about
I mean,
you
most
know,
live action
puppies and
remakes
all
are.
that. It's one of those you know like that picture with like the two different types of breed of dogs and they like go on a date with like they have like spaghetti and they like
Oh,
eat
the-
those-
Oh,
Oh, Lady and the
Yeah.
Tramp! Lady and the Tramp!
They're making it a
Yes.
fucking movie. Oh my
Oh,
god.
they
You
are?
remember the Fox and
Oh.
the Hound?
The Fox and. Oh, yeah.
There's the one about the
I mean,
elephant too.
I haven't been.
Dumbo?
I haven't been
Dumbo!
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
I haven't mentioned Sinbad or like Lion King,
Ooh, Lion King for you.
just because it's like I think it's obvious. Like it's a good.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen Lion King, any of them.
We're done.
What?
We're done. You're done.
I honestly think The Lion King is overrated.
Mm.
I can see it.
I think
That's it.
I don't.
Like it's a good
I
movie.
think
It's a good movie, but it's like for all the hype that lives up. I mean,
Yeah.
I
the only
feel
thing I
like
actually
I've
really
watched-
liked about it. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
The only thing I ever liked that I think was good about the movie was Timon y Pumbaa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only part of the movie that I actually enjoyed. The rest, I mean, it was fine, but I mean, it doesn't live up to the hype, you know.
Yeah. Dude, if we're going very far back, what about Pete's Dragon?
I do remember that movie. Well, yikes.
Wait, Chris,
Redwood
have you said
Sap.
yours?
Me? Yeah, Toy Story.
Felix the cat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did.
Felix
Oh,
the
Felix
cat.
the cat.
Jeez.
You know,
Tom and Jerry, but that's really episodes. If you think about it.
actually,
Yeah.
there is one, Toy Story. I've seen all of them, and the first one is the least memorable for me. I really like the fourth one. I don't know why.
Oh.
The fourth Toy Story. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to watch the last one.
Cars 2 and Cars 3 made no fucking sense. I'm
No,
sorry.
No,
thank you,
they-
thank you.
Panther.
Did
There
not
we
like them.
Oh,
Thank
Pink
God.
Panther.
I didn't even
Jeez.
see. I didn't even watch
Dun,
them.
Oh, Pink Panther was good.
I love
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Oh, Robin Hood.
Alright, I have to go eat, but before I leave, my favorite is Anastasia. That's like the best storytelling ever.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It's my favorite. And then the fact that it had, well, I mean, it's sort of like the Disney movies, I guess. It's sort of an adaptation of an original story twisted into like a pretty fantasy version, but it was still pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat, but if y'all have more questions, text them to me and I'll answer them.
Alright.
Okay.
I actually have a question if I can ask it. It's a little weird, but
Okay.
So-
Can't answer anything.
what was one of your most embarrassing times in like any time in your life and no, actually let's change that. What was something really stupid you believed as a child? Like, or now. Like
Santa's real.
Santa's real. Santa's real. Grimm's right here, see?
He's not fat.
But, wait, what?
Oh no,
offense,
I was just saying.
Santa.
I was just saying that he's jolly.
Ah.
I didn't mean to fat shame. I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
Something that I always believed as a kid, but once I got older, you know, it's what every kid always thinks. I'm gonna get the job that I want. I want to be a veterinarian or like a vet. I don't know
Yeah.
why I said veterinarian. That's
Yeah, thinking that the
bullshit,
world's
yeah.
gonna go perfectly your way. No.
Yeah.
The
Or,
stupidest
thinking
thing.
you're the, like, sunshine to your parents, and none of your other siblings are. That's what you always think as a kid, because you think you're the special child. Like, no matter what you say, you know it. Like, you think you're the spoilest little shit in the world when you're a kid. And you grow up and you're just like, Mom, leave me alone, I have my own money. It's all
I think the stupidest thing I believed until recent is that you can do and be whatever you fucking want in the world.
Oh, yeah. That's a fucking
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's
Comes
true.
with prices.
You
Comes
can
with
to some
prices.
extent, but
Yeah, I
you
got
need
freedom
money.
to go buy some ice cream,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be in debt. Like, I'm gonna have to pay that off. With what fucking money? I
You're
don't know.
free to go to college,
Mm.
get into over $100,000 of debt, pay it off until 25 years later.
Yeah, one of
And,
my school teachers, she's still paying off her debt from high school. Not high school, one of her colleges. She had kids while she was younger, and then she dropped out of college because of it, but then she had to go back into college when she was like around 30 because she didn't have the education she needed to get the job she needed.
Jeez.
Okay.
A dumb thing I did believe as a kid was that if if you touched like, if you kissed someone, that would be considered sex. I thought that was sex when I was a little kid. So you could probably imagine how scared my parents were when I came running down crying because I kissed the dog and I forgot the rule, and I thought I was carrying the dog's child.
Oh.
I ran
my.
down,
Derail.
I ran down screaming, "Mom, Dad, I just had sex with the dog." That's my exact words.
Oh no.
Oh God, yeah,
Oh, God,
that's a fun time I had.
I
Yeah.
remember something really stupid that I did. I mean, this is off topic, but as like a
That's-
little kid, we went to Florida. There, you know those little statues they have in Florida, events and all that. It's for a golf
Oh
course.
yeah.
It had
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
these alligators. These,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
child alligators, and its mouth was open. I thought it would be funny to get a picture with my head inside of it.
Oh.
And the teeth got stuck in my hairpins that I had because I had like ponytails in at the moment, and I could not get my head unstuck.
And that's
I was,
how
like, around maybe
FNAF is
5.
started.
And so my parents were like, being like, "Baby, you're okay, honey. Just slide your head to the left a little bit." And I'm over here going, crying, trying to get my head out.
I don't want to stay in Florida.
Like, I don't like this alligator. Ever since then, I was always afraid of alligators. Like, we had to hold an alligator, like, maybe a couple years later after we went to, like, a event or a zoo, and they let us hold it and take a picture of it with us in it, and I was just like,
I can
Hell
just imagine
nah.
you being like, I can just imagine you being like, nah, bro, nah.
I was forced in that room. It told me to held its belly, and so I just, like, kind of held it with, like, my finger, like a fuck you. And I forced a smile, like, get this thing off me. Like, I'm okay with snakes as long as you don't bite me.
Yeah.
But, like, alligators, no. Like, alligators or crocodiles, like, I could not handle either one of them. I was not okay. Because then we went around, like, a pit that had, like, literally alligators the size of, like, a fucking queen-sized bed. Queen-sized bed.
Quen.
And they waddled around. You know how, like, those okay, there's the glass that, is see-through, and for, like, hippos and stuff, if they go underwater, you can see where they are.
Yeah.
You mean
Well, it was like
glass?
that with alligators. And, you know, you think they're swimming, you know, with their body upright. Or swimming in the water. No, they're literally tiptoeing with their head up. And I thought that was funny, even though I hated alligators. It's just because, like, you think they're gonna slither around like snakes. No, they're literally tiptoeing their way across the pond.
I like alligators how they waddle. They're little stubby
Yeah.
feet.
But, you know, they can run really fast.
They can run really fast, especially in water. They're really fast
And
in
God-
water.
You know that, mama alligators, they, like, basically put all their babies in their mouth. That's why they get so big.
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep them
And
safe
the-
across the river.
Keep them safe. Yeah, I thought that was cute. But the way they try to grab them, because they know they're trying to be gentle, because if they snap at them, they could literally kill them.
Mhm.
Like, they know their strength. It's kind of like, you know, tigers and all that.
Get
They'll
in
grab
my mouth.
bitches.
the kitten. Yeah,
Hey.
we're
Oh, hi,
talking about
CC.
how I hate alligators. You had
So,
a very interesting
speaking of
story.
alligators, do y'all know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
Yes, I actually do. I do.
Props to you.
I don't.
You don't?
Okay.
Seth, will you enlighten us?
Of course. They have different snouts. That's the main difference.
Mhm.
Crocodiles have shorter snouts.
Ah.
Yeah, alligators
And-
have a wider U-shaped snout.
And the crocodiles is narrower and it's more shaped like a V.
Yep.
Huh.
I won a prize when I went to San Antonio for like a little trip, and we went to the zoo. I answered that question correctly, and I won a prize. I was so proud of myself.
Because, you know, you don't expect adults or most people to know these because they're just like, I went to school, fuck it, I did the paperwork, I'm out. And then, like, when they actually remember it, it's just kind of like, I'm smart.
Yeah, when your
Yeah.
when your parents bitch to you about school and how you don't know that thing, well, can you solve this chemistry equation? I think not.
You're like, well, it's a it's evolved since then. I'm like, exactly. Because, you know, your parents will be telling you, you know, just do the things I did whenever I was in high school. It's just like, well, when you were in high school, you could smoke in the school. So, I don't think I can do that.
My grandpa would
used
tell
to-
me about how he would go into the classroom drunk after downing some rum with his friends.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
like,
my
no one would
teacher
care.
is 90% of the time drunk, because he actually fell over today in class and hit his head on the table, and he just stood up like nothing happened and just started teaching again. But his words were all slurred and shit. It was so weird.
I mean, he's a teacher. That's enough of an explanation.
Well, it's hard. Well, it's hard to understand someone who's slurring their words when you're trying to do the quadratic formula. So.
True though. True.
Oh, God, talking about professors. One of my sister's professors canceled class that day because he was just not up to teach that day. He was like, you know,
That
I'm
I
having a bad
have
day.
major respect
Go
for
do what you
him.
want.
Oh fuck! I think I
Or
was
this
what you
one,
guys.
he has like amnesia. Not amnesia. Is that how you say it? Amnesia?
Amnesia. Yeah.
Amnesia.
Yeah,
Amnesia.
yeah. And so he has that. So he'll, you know, give out papers and start explaining something, and he'll just be like, "Wait, you guys have a paper?" Then send out the same papers, and then like the students, they know he has it, so they collect it and put it back in a pile in one of like an empty desk. And he's just like, "Why has nobody grabbed these?" And they're just like, "You already gave it to us, sir." He goes, "Oh, wait, I didn't finish this formula."
Wait, are we sure that's amnesia and not Alzheimer's?
Well, it
Yeah.
might be that.
I think
Yeah.
because
I think
that's a
amnesia
word.
statistically
Amnesia, you
is amnesia
It's a
is when you
metaphor.
yeah well
He
yeah,
might have had both, you
amnesiac
never know.
amnesiac. Let's say
It was
that.
weird. You know, he like
Uh,
wore he wore like not anime socks, but he wore like very odd looking socks, which I respect. Because a lot of professors, they're like really hard asses, well some of them, and they're just kind of like just plain black socks. This one, he had like anchors and army socks. And
I
he had
have
them like rolled
Chris-
up to like his calf.
I'm a sock person. So it doesn't matter what holiday of the year it is. If it's fucking Christmas, I'm wearing fucking Christmas socks, bitch. Even if it's to work.
I know I put 2 quarters somewhere. It might be in the
I
cool
wear
couple
black
bins.
socks. That's it.
I just wear white socks.
It might be
I
too much.
am a huge fucking like I'm into sports, so a lot of the time I have like 60 different pairs of socks that are like for different sports and stuff. I have workout socks, I have fencing socks, so I don't, and Krav Maga
And then you
socks,
got-
well
we
Kung
got
Fu
this
socks.
beautiful thing right here.
Thigh high socks
That
though.
one right there.
Thigh-
Any more questions?
My
Yeah,
leggings.
they had a wax figure, so somebody got to it for me, and that was that.
So y'all were talking about like professors and shit earlier. I have a funny story. Y'all ready for a story time? Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, CC story time. CC
Alright.
story time.
So this is when I was still like in fucking high school. When I was in high school, I had to also take college classes, right? So first day
I
of
feel you
college
on that.
class. So first day of college class, it's an art class. It's a studio class, so you have to dress a little bit more loosely. You know, you can dress a bit more freely with your clothes so that they don't get dirty and whatnot. So I go heading to class and I see like a poor homeless guy, like basically like a hobo guy, like outside, like with eating like a donut and shit that they were giving free earlier when I walked on my way there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this bro like $5. So I give him $5. Says thank you. I walk in, sit in my chair. Then in comes the professor that ended up being that hobo I gave $5 to.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Act like a hobo.
No, he legit just was outside sitting down on the fucking ground in the dirt with no shoes on eating a donut.
Okay.
That was our art professor at a college campus. And
Did
I
he
gave
talk
him
to you?
$5. He looked at me, he just said thanks for the $5 and he started teaching the class.
Oh.
And I have him, yeah, it's sort of, yeah, we're even friends on Facebook, dude. Like, he's a great teacher and all of that. Dude, if you
Just
see
like,
him
"Can I
though,
have
he
my
looks like, no offense to him, but he looks like a freaking hobo. Not hobo, like a homeless person. Sorry, I don't like saying hobo. But hold on, I'm gonna fucking look him up again on Facebook. I'm not fucking
She's gonna
lying.
share him. Follow him on Insta.
Honestly, I would be that weird teacher to walk in looking like a fucking gremlin from a party. I'd be like, alright,
You would? You
I
aren't?
do I look like a professor to you? No.
Yes.
Wait.
I got my high school
I-
history professor drunk. Me and my friends did.
What did you
I
do
know.
to him?
We were okay. Over here, you're allowed to drink when you're 18. So when I
Yeah.
finally turned 18, they're like, "Yeah, man, let's go. We're going out." And I'm like, "Yeah." We went out, and then we found a professor, and he's like, "Oh, you turned 18? Let me buy you some drinks." I'm like, okay. And but some drinks. I have a hard. Apparently, I have a hard liquor stomach. Like I can stomach them really well. He doesn't. So then me and my friends were like, "How far will he go if we keep buying him drinks?" So we kept buying him a lot of drinks.
Oh no.
Eventually, we got tired. This dude was blackout drunk. Like he was like, yeah, just gone. He was gone.
You could have
We go
given
back
him
to
alcohol poisoning and shit.
Nah. So
He's not teaching
next day we go to class. He comes in, like you could see his bags, just black bags under his eyes. I'm like, oh shit. He looks at us. You're like, you guys, y'all do whatever you want. I'm not teaching class today. I was like, fuck this, be quiet. And we literally everybody just on their phones and fucking listening to music and talking and shit the entire 2 hours.
I mean, who could blame him?
Got a fucking blackout drunk. He was not feeling class the next day. Just to make sure, just to let you know, I don't tend to drink that much at all. Like I'll do it rarely on social occasions. I don't really go out of my way to like buy a fucking 6-pack or anything like that.
Everyone done?
I think so.
Okay.
What questions?
Someone go next, please.
Oh, there's this one teacher that I have. Well, right now, he taught in a few schools. Well, evidently he teaches, softball kind of, or baseball, baseball. And so there's a lot of people scam people like $75 for hitting lessons. And then like they tell you the opposite of what you're actually supposed to do. Well, many people, they go to him, but they're like, I'll pay you like $30 to just teach my kid hitting classes, like how to hit. And he's just like, I'll do it for free. He's a really nice teacher. He's my history teacher. Well, he's the historical problems now. Well, evidently he did hitting classes in towards a person who is now in like the hitter's coach for like a really high league. NFA?
Okay.
Like a really well-known like sport for softball. Like he's everywhere, like his name, like. And then my teacher's sitting over here talking to us about it, like I'm the one that taught him that stuff. I mean, like a few kids have went to like colleges and gone up to the big leagues that were from Marshall. And he was like, yeah, and I've known their face, and he was in my history class sitting right where you are. And he knew the exact scene. He's like, I had a, but then again, there was this other kid. He got kicked out of school for dumb things that he did. But even though he got kicked out of school, they're like there's like coaches that coach the big teams are just like, where's this kid? I want to give him a scholarship. Like, we're ready to give him one. Like, so many colleges and like places are ready to give this kid opportunity, even though he was kicked out of school.
Okay.
Just because he was that good. But he got kicked
Yeah,
out
that's-
for like being high and pridey. Like everyone, like that person that just never gives up the preppiness of them. He was that kind of person. Like he was a good personality and all of that, a really good kid, had good grades. It's just if you constantly like, oh yo, this is the best person ever, and you get pampered constantly. He went to like a college team or something. He didn't get to play like 1 year, and he was like dancing on the field because their team won. Kind of disrespectful like. But then the year that he played, he had like a touchdown, and then like something happened, and he got kicked off because of the stupid shit he did. But that teacher, our teacher, was the one that trained him. Really, it was really nice.
Hey, Jam.
All right, I sent it through the chat
Freaking
thing.
funny.
You gotta make me get up and get my phone.
Should we have a new
Torture me,
should we have a new question, or should we continue on this one?
He does look like
Let's
a
have more
old
questions.
man. He's married.
Yeah, go away.
We see the
When I met
dicker.
him, he had that long hair, he had a baggy hoodie, and he was barefoot.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I see why you could see that as a hobo. She did send it, it's in the
Star.
it's in the chat.
DC. Oh, sorry, fuck.
All right, last question before I stop this the thing.
No. Yeah. But do you not have a question?
No.
You said okay. Last question. Like you had something ready to fire.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, like, what last question?
I don't know. I'd
How
like to
would
end it
you
on
go
something.
down in a fight or a burger?
Swinging.
What?
How would you go down in a fight or a burger?
Not a burger, okay, let's say a situation. Like if there was a robbery,
Mhm.
or maybe your home was being invaded and you were there. Would you be heroic? Or would you be a coward?
I don't.
I mean,
Okay,
there's
a
nothing.
difference. There's a difference.
Listen. First of
There's a
all,
difference,
coward.
okay?
There's no such thing as being a coward, and depending on that sort of situation that you have,
Yeah,
there's
'cause
nothing
if you-
wrong
Stories.
with wanting to preserve your own life. All right.
Yeah.
Like if you
That's
have
not
a dude
being
pointing a gun at
cowardly.
your
Don't
head.
steal my cookies
Hey,
from my
it's
cookie
smart to
jar.
get
I'm gonna have a problem.
no. If you have a gun pointed at your head, you're like, hey, dude, you know what? Just take whatever you want. I can buy this stuff back. I can't live after I die.
Mhm.
If he then you see him getting angry, then yeah, I'll start getting. I'll go down swinging. I'll try. But if
Like,
he's
if
just
they,
take shit and leave, then
Yeah.
take shit and leave. Bye bye.
yeah, it depends on completely on the situation. It's such a broad field that it's hard to pinpoint one situation and go off of that.
Like, okay, like
Yeah,
a coward would. Let's say a coward like you take your wife, use it as a meat shield to get out of there and run away. That's a coward. That's a scumbag.
Like
Yeah.
If you just
okay,
like,
like
hey, take your shit, let us
Like if you
let
had
us
kids in
leave.
the house and you just like left them, like I'm out, like fuck them.
Mhm.
Or would you be like,
That's
yo, you guys go first, I'll be the last person out of the house. That's
Well,
only
yeah.
if you had a family. I could see it if you live alone, like you'll be bolting out of there and like call 911.
like
Yeah.
Like if you had like a baby or a newborn and they figured out where it was.
yeah, if
they're
I
ready to,
am like
steal your
protecting
kid.
someone, I'm telling them get the fuck out first because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
decently
absolutely.
big. I can at least fend
You
for
could last
myself.
like a bullet wound. Like if it's not too major.
I mean, I can
apply the right
fight. I can
pressure,
fight.
you're good.
I can fight pretty fucking well. So
I mean,
I'm not
I've
run.
been
I'm not
taught
Ronda
from-
fucking Rousey, but I can hold my own pretty well. So.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, I
I
have a
got a
question.
fair bit of strength.
Oh, okay.
That's not-
The question.
Yep.
Name a song that you think is pretty good, but you think it's like that you like but you hate. Like a song that's like so overused that you were annoyed by it just playing on the radio, but it's a good song.
I used to really like this song. We are never getting back. We are never getting back together.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Overused.
Overused.
I love it when you call me.
Love Story by Taylor Swift.
Despacito.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
a
my
good
God,
one.
yeah.
It's overused.
Like, I hate when white girls think that they know the lyrics and they're just like, see, they're just singing fake fucking Spanish, so they're just making noises.
Oh my God,
Oh, no.
who's playing it?
Where are you?
Oh lord, here we go, copyright strikes.
Okay.
Here we
I
go.
heard
Strikes for
Panic! At the
everyone.
Disco.
Grim
No.
gets
Keep
Grim
talking,
gets
keep
banned on
talking,
YouTube.
blah da 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 da.
Who
Keep
is that?
talking, da 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 da. Oh my God.
You're gonna get fucked up.
Oh well.
Mute him. Mute him.
I don't know who it is. Oh wait, I got a message. Hold on. What?
That was not me. It was not me.
Start really?
Why would I play it? It wasn't me. I have Summoner's War on my phone right now. I've been farming for the
You
last
don't
2
have no
hours.
evidence.
You won't prove it? You see? Here you go. Here's my phone right here.
You can just change it. Bro, I'm not stupid.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit. Here, right there. See? That's what I'm on my phone right now.
Get here. On
By
your
the way,
left,
shout out
get
to
out of here.
shout out to my boyfriend who actually saved my
Ooh, what's
made
your
me
favorite
this.
quote from like any type of movie or anything?
Thanks for
Mine's "I love you 3000."
My profile picture has actually been made by my boyfriend, so I really love it.
Wait, there's another
It's
one
made
that
to look
says,
like me.
I'm here to drink some tea.
It actually does look like me,
and
so I'm
all
happy.
out of kiwi.
Have you guys seen the movie Stubert?
I've been ignored.
Stubert?
Dave Batista.
Yeah, Dave Bautista. Okay, did I
No, I wish I did.
I watched that movie with a friend. It's a female friend. She knows me pretty well.
Yeah.
Star. Do you
Yeah.
believe in destiny?
Oh my
Destiny 1 or 2?
Oh my god, stop.
Do you believe in this?
Oh,
You
Star
don't
will get it.
understand.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
It's like the Ruby version of I Love You 3000, basically. Like, it's, yeah.
How dare that person do that? I am angry.
So do those people. So do those kids on the end of the bridge.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
I just
Wait.
like the quote.
Wait, say it again.
The Sigma Boys line.
As you know, madness is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
Batman?
Dun,
This
dun,
is like
dun.
gravity. Yeah, it sounds like a Batman thing. Like a Joker thing.
Yeah, the Dark Knight.
Ah.
And I'm Lecter.
Oh, Heath Ledger still
Alright, taco or
On
pizza?
Bouncer team. Wait. Oh.
Taco or pizza?
Yes.
Stone
Oh.
This is gonna be really hard for CC apparently.
I said not to, but go ahead.
Deadass, if someone says soft taco, I'ma punch them. Cause that don't count. That don't count. Okay, that's called a
Oh my
fucking
God.
burrito.
What?
That's called a burrito.
Wait, it's a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
Hot dog is.
Well, it's neither a taco or a pizza. So what do you mean?
Exactly. CZ,
Like-
don't
What's
avoid
that question? It's
You know
a
what?
sandwich. What? A hot dog?
It's a taco,
Hot
taco or
dog?
pizza.
Yeah, it's a
I
hot
don't
dog
remember what the
sandwich.
fucking question was.
Taco or pizza?
Someone's
A
eating their
folded
mic.
slice of bread.
Pizza.
But does that make it a sandwich or does that make it a hot dog?
CZ, stop avoiding the
It's a
question.
semi-sandwich.
I don't think a taco is a sandwich, and I don't think a pizza sandwich is a sandwich.
CZ, don't avoid the question. It's taco or pizza.
Cecilia,
Oh.
taco
No.
or pizza?
I love how he does the Spanish accent with it.
Both?
No. Eso no cuenta.
Fuck you.
Tienes que decidir. You have to choose.
I had to choose.
Yes, you do.
I have to choose.
Yes. Taco.
Taco.
Okay.
I would choose taco too.
Oh
'Cause
my god, I felt like I just said something horrible. Oh my god.
I think I would choose taco too because street tacos are amazing. I'm just saying that. I'm just gonna say that. And I've also made some fucking bomb fish tacos before.
Look, man, I really like burritos too. Not gonna lie.
Spaghetti tacos.
Here's a hard
Oh.
question.
Yeah.
I
Here's a
got.
hard question. Like
You got it?
official.
I got it, I got it.
official. Has anyone here had pho? Pho before the Vietnamese
Nope.
noodle bowl.
Have not had that.
You little cunt. Okay.
I live in
so,
Puerto Rico.
I'm not
motherfucker.
Vietnamese, alright? I'm not
Yeah.
fucking Mexican. Tacos my fucking religion.
Chocolate's my religion. Oh, when it's the only Asian in the room. Hi. Okay, here's one. Burgers or hot dogs?
Burgers or hot dog?
Burger.
Burger.
Burger. I choose
Quarter
burger.
pounder sassy is my name.
You know how
Pretty
hot
much.
dogs are made.
No, let's not go there, Jam. Let's not go there.
I didn't say that. What?
What?
What's that?
Hello? Burger?
I didn't
Hot
say
dog?
anything.
Someone say that? What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think whoever watches the stream will know what you said.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Let's just do some quick this or that questions before we end this, I guess.
Oh shit, it's 11. Oh fuck, I gotta go. Alright. And I hope everyone enjoyed the stream, and goodbye. No, I kept that in.